my God.
Hi. Hi, I look legitimately insane right now, but sometimes you look how you feel. So, hi. It's been a minute, a month, however you want to phrase things. I thought today we could just chill in my house, catch up, experience the sunny day. But yeah, I have a face mask on. This might not make any sense, but when I work out, I am still wearing a mask. My face still explodes, and it's like always right along just like my jawline, like right now under, like on my neck, it's just like. So what I've been doing is when I get home from working out, I want to spend time stretching, because in Orange Theory at least, the stretching that they do is legit just like hamstring, stretch, you're done, have a nice day, which is understandable because time, but instead of staying for that, I just always leave early and I come home and on my phone, which is somewhere in the void, I have, it's an app called Interval Timer. I'm sure there's a million of them. I have like a 15-minute timer for 1-minute intervals with like 5 seconds in between them. Do that so that I just like get a good minute-long stretch in each pose, but it's only like 15 minutes of stretching, so I just include it as part of my workout. But the thing is that if I come home and I shower, there's no way I'm stretching after. Like, I'm now hungry. I've lost my mind at least 3 times. Like, it has to happen as soon as I get home. So what I've been doing is I wash my face as soon as I get home, and then I put a face mask on, and then I stretch with the face mask, and I don't know, I feel like it's been helping. We're gonna hang out today, but I need to stop talking to you, otherwise I will not stretch. So I'm gonna go find my phone and crawl around on the floor for 20 minutes. Y'all, I'm aggressively hungry. So we're gonna get through this quick. I am going to, for like a breakfast snack, because in my humble opinion, a smoothie or a green juice is not a meal. It's just like an addition to your meal, or a little snack in between. So this is a smoothie that I've been making. I don't know, I get really into things and then I'll eat the same thing for like, you know, I think a lot of people do this. Like, I'll get into one thing, enjoy it for like a month, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less, and then just immediately am over it and move on to the next thing. But this has been holding strong for a while. So what I've been doing is taking like, I don't know, I think this is like 6 big pieces of celery that I cut up just to like make my blender's life a little bit easier. Similarly, just like a big old chunk of cucumber, a whole lemon that I just take the peel off of, and like a decent sized ginger nub. And then obviously I'm just gonna jam all that in a blender. And I like to also add, excuse my audio, I also like to add just like a decent handful of spinach, especially because this one is getting questionable. Perfect. And some coconut water as a liquid. And you might be like, wow, Lauren, that is so much green health nonsense. Have faith, my friends. Have faith. So just because my blender's full, I'm gonna go ahead and give this an initial. But I like to add a decent, I think it's probably like 2 generous handfuls of pineapple, because then this tastes just like pineapple. I don't know, I think this tastes good. The only other thing that I would recommend doing with it though, and I do this with every smoothie, is like I blend this for so long, like to the point that Ira has commented on how long it is. Like, I want this pulverized, I want it liquid, especially with celery. Don't give me any of those silly little celery strings. And so while this is pulverizing, I also just had some leftovers from yesterday's breakfast. We went out to eat. I got this like fake chorizo scramble and I just saved half of it. So I added some of this Lebanese fresh basil garlic spread that's just delicious, along with some scallions. This is just like a cabbage and carrot slaw, and you know, just a little bit of Taco Bell hot sauce to just keep it fun. I had this face mask on. Ooh, we're doing good today. This will make like a decent amount of smoothie too. So what I do is I just like pour half of it and like save the other half for the next day because there's so much lemon in there. It'll be fine. It's just very refreshing. She is beauty. She is grace. And it's me! So, in recent developments, I got a keyboard. So, do I play the piano? No. No. No! I did. As a child that grew up in religion, I did play the piano for a very short period. I've gone through a lot of instruments, you know, she is non-committal. I actually really liked the piano. Just doing that for 45 minutes straight. But the lady who taught me piano was just a little old retired church lady, and I'm sure in her heart she really was doing the best that she could, so it's cool. But I, even as a child, was a heathen, and so I just, the thing is that like I didn't want to play church songs, and that's all that she would let me play because I couldn't bring anything that I actually listened to or like wanted to play. Literally the middle ground that I wormed my way into was Disney songs. So I, for a short period, did play because I had a big book. Play that. The problem was that we got through the whole book. I learned every Disney song that I liked in that book. The ones I didn't like, didn't learn because I didn't like them. So I learned all the songs that I could, that I was willing to learn, and she was like, okay, so now how about we move on to something else? And I do think she was trying, I think instead of the church, like I think instead of church hymns, she went towards just like classical music, but I was like, I'm not here for any of this, so I just quit. So yeah, I got a piano, or not a piano, just like a little keyboard. I got it on the internet. I got it used. It was like $100. I'll put it below if y'all are interested. It seemed like a healthy hobby is really what it was. I was like, I feel like I spend a lot of my time just like wasting my life on my phone, on TikTok or Instagram or like whatever it is, and I'm like, I don't feel good after that. So I don't know. It's just personally, I was like, if I'm not like feeling good after spending 15 minutes or half an hour or longer just like hanging on my phone, I probably shouldn't be doing that. And like, there's nothing productive happening. And I understand like if that's how you compress or decompress and it works for you, great. For me and my long legs that barely can fit underneath this is just like, it's been, I haven't had that long, but it's been just like a fun thing that I look forward to doing for a little bit, and that's really it. So, are you excited to have front row tickets to my 3rd grade piano recital? Yeah, have you ever seen Stranger Things? Not just me playing a piano. I'm very excited to do my next video project, but oh my god, I have so many lines. This doesn't look like that many, but it is because a big chunk of it I didn't even write out because I already have it memorized. So I'm gonna take a break from using my brain to talk to you. The best kind of conversations are brainless. I haven't brushed my hair yet, so just ignore it, all right? But if you have made it this far into the vlog. Thank you. And you're still wondering, woman, what you been doing? Where you been? Well, I thought about just not talking about this at all because it's not something that's really necessary, but I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense to some of you. Maybe it'll help. And if it doesn't, well then, buckle up for a useless 10-minute story. I've kind of, for the last year, toyed with the idea of getting a serving job again. For those of you that are new here, haven't watched me for 100 years, I used to work in restaurants. I started when I was 14. When I moved from Michigan, I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm not going back to this. I'm gonna go do other things, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, there is a part of me, I think I've gotten over it. I don't really care anymore. But there was definitely a part of me for a long time that kind of just felt like if I went back to serving, it was like regression, basically. It just really felt like kind of embarrassing in a way, if we're honest. And I don't know, it just felt like, oh my God, am I now going like backwards in life? Like I'm doing the same thing that I was doing when I was 15. And here's the thing. I had an honest conversation with myself, which sometimes you have to do. You have to bully yourself a little bit. And I was like, why do I feel this way though? Like if any of my friends right now were like, hey, I'm gonna just pick up like a 2-day-a-week serving job just to make a little bit of extra money, I would not in any way think anything about that. I'd be like, cool, live your life. Like make the money. I'll come in, I'll eat, I'll leave you a nice tip. Like that would literally be the extent of my thoughts. And so I'm like, why am I like, I don't know, why do I feel this way? And obviously there's like a lot of things that go into stuff, but I know especially kind of like in my family directly and even with like people that I know, like my friends and stuff, like none of which I'm really friends with anymore, so but just like people in my life, there was kind of a dialogue around like, but you have so much potential. That's what I heard a lot of the time, like, oh, but you're so smart, you could do so many other things, like there's so much other stuff in the world that I'm capable of doing, so why wouldn't you do that? And it's like, I know that, like, back off. For me anyway, it just made me feel like, so is what I'm currently doing like not enough? I'm kind of at a point in my life right now where I feel the best that I ever have about what I'm trying to do career-wise. I feel like I'm doing stuff that I really enjoy and it's kind of working out so far. Look at all those flashcards she had. I'm trying to do this acting thing. I should rephrase that. I am an actor! Okay, I'm doing it. Everybody can, words I can't say in case you have children listening, or maybe not. So I'm like, okay, if I got a job part-time, which is all I want, I was like, I want 2 days, 3 days is like the absolute max. Like I want like 15 hours, my friends. Like, I don't want to be here. I was like, why am I feeling so weird about this? And basically when I got back from Italy, I just was like, I'm just gonna go on Indeed, just do a little Google. And like the first thing that popped up was just, long story short, a very ideal situation where it was like, wow, you're getting like actually, because in Oregon, you get $14 an hour and then you get tipped on top of it. Which is wild because in Michigan, people were getting like $2.35. I remember at a point it was $2.10. You got paid $2.10 an hour, and then you got your tips, which was your real money. When I finished serving, I was making $4 an hour, and that was like big pimpin'. Big pimpin'. I was like, yeah, well, I'm making 4 because I'm a manager and I'm very experienced. 14 an hour here is wild. You get benefits here, and then you get tips on top of it. So anyways, it's a whole thing that I was like, if I know I can change my situation, like, why am I not doing that? Like, it's literally the only thing holding me back from doing that is that I feel a little embarrassed. I feel a little weird. Like, I have weird personal things around it that are completely made up in my own head. And I was like, Lauren, the only thing dumber than doing something because it, like, and feeling embarrassed about it is not doing it because you feel embarrassed about it. Like, that's so dumb. My point here is that I did start a little part-time job, but on top of already working is what I'm getting at here. So I just needed a minute to figure out my routine. Like there was a point where I was just exhausted and stressed and I was like, I know that this will pass. It's just like I can't plan anything right now because I don't know what's happening until I get into a routine, which fortunately now, like it just needed time. We've crossed the bridge, we've made it, so I'm doing a lot better. Today is my day off. So if you're like, Lauren, why is it 1:20 and you're just sitting on your couch drinking a coffee after playing the piano? Now you know. I don't know, I feel a lot better about things because what my personal, we'll see if it happens. We have it documented anyways, but Ira and I kind of talked about like what next steps are like in my relationships. I like to do a little check-in of like, hey, in 5 years, where are we gonna be? Like in 3 years, where are we gonna be? Not that that needs to be a concrete like plan, but just so you can kind of check in on like, are we on the same page with where we view our lives going? So we've had that conversation multiple times, but we've had it recently, and LA, this is so gross saying it out loud. It's looking like that's kind of the next step on the horizon, which is not gonna be anytime soon by any means, like definitely still a couple years, but because I've known that's kind of the next step, in my head, I was like, if I, right now, because right now I am paying my bills, you know what I mean, with what I was working before. So I'm like, if I'm just making an extra whatever amount each week that I am purely just like putting into a savings account, then I could get to a point where like I can keep getting acting experience here. I can keep getting, like I keep making relationships and contacts, and like I have lots of plans obviously for lots of things, but I was like, if I can just be saving up a bunch of money, then when I move to LA, I could have enough money saved that like I can still live at the comfort level that I'm currently living at without having a financial stress of like, I have to be booking gigs. Like I have to be doing that. Like what I would really like to do is if I do end up moving there, I'm moving there with enough money that I kind of have the mental freedom to be like, yeah, I can just like be applying for stuff that I like, and I can really just be putting my time into that. Like, I don't want to be an LA actor serving LA actors. If I gotta do it, I'll do it, my friends. But I'm also like, I would much rather wait tables here with that $14 an hour. You know what I mean? But like, I'd much rather be waiting tables here than in LA. So like, why am I not doing that? So anyways, I did. And it's going well so far. Everything's cool. So me, I just needed a minute to kind of like get my whole life together, but I feel like things are kind of settling. I feel good with my current life choices. And yeah, that's what I mean. I thought about just not sharing this at all because it's kind of silly, but I'm just, I don't know. I just think it's so dumb to not do something or to overthink or to whatever just because of what other people could think of you, especially when like you don't even actually know that that's a reality. I just think it's worth giving people chances also to not expect what their opinion and their answer is going to be, because at the end of the day it's going to be what it's going to be, and you'll deal with that when you deal with that. But sometimes two people change and everybody's so busy thinking about themselves, like it just really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna end my ramble here because this clip got so long that I had to replace the memory card halfway through with just like do whatever you want. I don't know. If you're feeling weird or embarrassed about something, I really do think it's worth just, I know this is common sense, but like just be like, why? Why do I feel that way? On that note, I'm gonna get a massage. Whatever, I deserve it. I am so tired. Also, not to go into a whole other spiel, I'm gonna make this really quick so that we can move on, but I'm just saying personally, I think as a society, we really underview massaging. We do not value it as much as we should. Massages are good for you, dude. They're good for you mentally. They're good for you physically. Like, your health. I'm just saying, I think massages should be a bigger part of our health than, at least in the States, we view it as. And they're nice. So why wouldn't you want that? Unless you just don't like being touched, then that's fine. But maybe find someone that understands that. So anyways, I have been doing my own nails. I had to cut them short because, you know, but I've been doing my own nails at home. And also, since I've been dyeing my hair darker, which also, it's a little bit darker, in case you didn't see. But because of that, it costs a lot less. Like I could just do my roots at home and I'm not bleaching it and I'm not going in as nearly as often. So I was like, if I just like basically DIY with that money, I could just put it towards getting a massage at least once, if not twice a month. Why wouldn't I do that? So that's what we're doing. I'm like, I will be ugly and massaged any day, okay? I just want you all to know you're doing great. I believe in you. Maybe you should believe in yourself. Let's go have somebody rub all over us now. Goodbye. Pure class is what I am. That's it. That's the vlog. Oh my god, I'm so tired. So Free People are having a big old sale. Apparently I cannot open this one-handed. So I had a coupon for free shipping, and with this on sale, it was very reasonably priced. It was under $30. It may have been $30. Do something. Oh, so cute. So cute. Look at this little tiny baby bag. I know, Thor. I'm too excited. Animal. Come on, bring it up here and I will throw it for you. Yes, there you are. Go get it. You made all this fuss. Anyways, they also had like an orange, which was really nice, and a red. And for me, it was between the red and this blue and the tan. They were all really nice. All the colors I was a fan of, but I don't have a blue bag. And I do wear a lot of things. Like, I'm just saying, I can wear this with this right now. What can I say? Everything I get is psychotic. So, this is it. That's all I ordered. Because I was like, hey, free shipping. This is on mega sale. I don't really need anything else, but I love this purse, so I'm gonna get it. It's a cute little tote. It can fit a water bottle. It could fit a phone. Probably a wallet, and that's all I need. Thor, I bet you could fit in this. Don't make me try. Well, so funny story. Here's what happened. Yeah, I didn't feel like cooking anything. I thought about it. I considered walking to the grocery store. I was not getting home till late, and I was like, why am I going to the grocery store for someone that's not even gonna be here? So. And also cream cheese wontons sounded very good. I'm so excited for you. These are cream cheese wontons. I'm gonna inhale some of these. I got Ira a banh mi that also looks really good, but I considered a banh mi, but personally just went with a big old bowl. Ooh, oh, look at that. Oh, delicious. I'm so excited. See, I'm gonna sit at my computer and play The Sims like the big adults. I'm not saying this is good karma, but I am saying that I paid for this, so would it be that bad of me to just eat all the wontons and not tell Ira that I got them? I don't know. Final step, this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I think I posted about this a while when I got it. It's a shoulder and neck heating pad. So you just leave it on yourself, and I leave it here so that when I'm playing video games, I can just have a little heating pad situation. And it's lovely. So, oh, I'm so excited for this crispy. Ooh, I might do a little. I should have got extra chili sauce. I messed up! I was playing the piano. I was not impressed. But, a fun fact, I do love a sleepy time tea. But the thing is that I always thought of them as more of like a flavor. Like this is a sleep with me. It's just like there's nothing in it. Or is there? I don't think there is. But now I'm questioning my entire life because I got sleepy time tea. I've got this before, as in just the generic sleepy time, and was like, yeah, it's just like a delicious, relaxing, calming tea. Like obviously this one does not say sleepy time because that is branded by the bear, but it's like, okay, you know, Tasty flavors. So I was in Target a while ago and was like, oh hey, I'm running low with this one. I'll just pick up some more sleepy time tea. And I looked at this and was like, extra sleepy time, perfect. It'll be extra delicious. Drank it, passed out so hard. So it knocked me out, unconscious. And then I didn't really think anything of it, just thought that I had an excellent night's sleep, and had it the next day. Also, like, I literally within a couple minutes, I mean, I was genuinely just like tired, but within a couple minutes was like, Ira, I have to go to sleep. Like, my eyes are heavy. Like, I need to be unconscious and in my bed. And so because of that, when I woke up the next morning, I was like, there has to be something in this. Yeah, apparently there's like valerian root in it. So I only drink this when I need to. What is the moral to my story? Okay, friends. Don't mind me wandering around with my toner bottle. I remembered you existed and I should say goodbye. So it's that time of day when I really have to use the bathroom, but I'm in the middle of my skincare. Yeah, nothing else is happening. I'm going to sleep. So I think I'm gonna end this little vlog here, but I hope that you enjoyed catching up, seeing the nothingness that is myself. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get myself back on the old track. Well then, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you're all doing well, feeling fine, etc. Go get some sort of massage, friends. She was influenced. Maybe just like, don't be so hard on yourself, which I think I've said before, but I'm gonna say it again because I feel it. It's needed. Okay, I don't know, dude. I feel like there's weird times, weird vibes, weird things going on. I know for myself, I'm trying to just like really take a moment to look back on like 15-year-old me would have thought that like I'm so cool right now. Look at me. Look at me. No, but like when I was younger, literally not even 15, dude. When I was like 22, the idea of just living in a city that I could walk to a workout class and just like walk around, that was it. Like that was a big goal for me. That was like a dream because, you know, you can't do that in Michigan, or at least far from where I'm from. Stuff that just seems so far at one point. Once you have it, then I think we just get too focused on like the next thing that's really far, and I know that I personally have a tendency to do that a lot, so I'm trying to just not. And obviously it's great to have goals and like moving forward and all these things are on the horizon, but I'm also trying to just like really, you know, like live in the moment. Very original thoughts. So okay, go do those things. My skincare is officially done.
If you just let go and fall into the garden that you grew, you would finally know that you don't have to be somebody new.